On the night of June 24th, 2009, when the lights went down at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, everyone thought the king of pop was preparing for a glorious comeback. But backstage, a trembling man was begging for just one thing: sleep. He was the most famous person on earth, yet in his room, he was as helpless as a frightened child. And that night would be his final sleep. To understand why Michael Jackson died, we must look at how he lived in those final years. The world saw the sequins and the smile, but inside, Michael had been slowly dying. He spent years wandering the world like a nomad, hiding from the very public that once adored him. But staying hidden came with a terrible price. With no tours and no new music, the money stopped coming in, but his lavish lifestyle didn't stop. By 2009, the king was drowning in nearly $500 million of debt. He was cornered. He needed a miracle. That miracle was supposed to be This Is It. Initially, the plan was just 10 shows in London. A final curtain call. Michael agreed to 10, but the promoters saw the huge demand, and greed took over. Suddenly, 10 shows became 50. When Michael heard this, he was terrified. He told his friends, "I'm not a machine. They are going to kill me." As rehearsals began, the physical toll was impossible to hide. He wasn't the energetic dancer of the 80s anymore. He was 50 years old, weighing less than 130 pounds. He was freezing cold even in the California heat, wearing layers of jackets to hide his skeletal frame. This crushing physical exhaustion triggered something even worse: total insomnia. His mind simply wouldn't shut down. Desperate for sleep, he turned to Dr. Conrad Murray. For $150,000 a month, the doctor's job wasn't to heal him, but to knock him out. Every night, Murray administered a dangerous surgical anesthetic Michael called his milk. It was the only switch that could turn off the noise. On his final night, June 24th, Michael actually seemed better. He was on stage at the Staples Center, performing Earth Song and Thriller. He smiled. He danced. For a brief moment, the magic was back. He left the arena around midnight, stopping to greet fans outside. He told them, "God bless you," and rolled up the window. No one knew they were looking into his eyes for the very last time. He arrived home shortly after 1 a.m. He was tired, but the adrenaline was still pumping. At 1:30 a.m., he took a sedative. No effect. At 2 a.m., another one. Still awake. The sun began to rise over Los Angeles, but Michael was still trapped in the darkness of his own mind, begging for relief. Finally, around 10:40 a.m., Dr. Murray gave in. He administered 25 milligrams of propofol. The milk. Michael finally closed his eyes. The doctor watched him for a few minutes, then left the room. That decision changed history. When he returned, Michael wasn't breathing. The panic, the frantic CPR on the soft bed, the delayed 911 call, it was all too late. The world wept when it lost an icon. But in that lonely room, it wasn't a superstar who died. It was a scared, exhausted father who just wanted some rest. Michael Jackson spent his entire life trying to be loved by everyone, yet he died in absolute isolation. He gave the world his magic, but in return, the world demanded more than he had left to give. And the rest is silence.